Hello, everyone. Good evening. For some of you, it's good night. So welcome to our webinar. Hopefully that all of you are in high spirits. I see already tense before I asked, meaning that you can hear me well. That's good. And I like this whole way we hold our webinars and online meetings because we can always see what our viewers and listeners think about. And that's how we can understand whether they are interested in listening to us at all. And this is great that we have activity in the chat. Please join us, ask your partners, friends, invite over. As we said before, it is very important for us to attend the events together with our team, with our friends, because when we go somewhere to a park or a cafe, or we go and watch a movie, we always call friends, invite friends over, our family, and give the chance to all of the people that you hold dear to also feel that this happiness to receive this information about our product EvoScent. Now let's go to the next slide, and I wanted to introduce myself to those of you who don't know me yet. My name is Zhukova Galina, and I'm a project manager for EvoScent, and also I'm a active participant in the development of our new ecosystem. And my goal is to help all people who I can reach out to, whose souls I can and hearts I can touch, and probably, help you out. And because if we don't get together, if we're not the same team, it's going to be quite interesting to, overcome a difficult situation. And I very much enjoy that we have such a huge community, that we work together and make our community stronger. And also I'm the head of the department or the organization of events, and both offline and online. So my team and I are create all that content that you can see, and we also help translate and design our slides, our content. And those of you who attended the event in Dubai might have seen the result of our work. It was quite a lot of work, I must tell you, but as I tell you, together we can do anything. Just give me a plus in you were in Dubai at Eventi. And I wanted to know whether we have people who were there and know what EvoScent is, because it is in Dubai that we presented our wonderful project. Okay, let me check the chat. I see people who were in Dubai. Did you come along, or did you alone, or did you bring your team along? So I see the Spanish chat is quite active. So I quite enjoy that energy. No matter what time of the day it is, they are quite active, always active. And I would like to see the same activity in the Russian chat. And I also observed the English chat too. And by the way, I wanted to remind you that the webinar is being translated into 12 languages. And if some of your friends weren't able to attend today, then at least come to our webinars. And that's where we share our news and information. and the leader is the one who possesses information. And it is knowledge and how you put it into practice that counts. So EvoScent is the result of the EvoScent and Evorich. Or let me put it better. It's a collaboration between Evorich and Ramon Bejar. And the result of this collaboration is EvoScent. So we decided to create this product that would be needed by anyone, by everyone, that our entire community can use. And what we need is for people who develop Evorich and who participate in the development of the global investment portfolio would be able to benefit from all the projects. Just imagine all those projects that we have in our global investment portfolio. When they start bearing fruit, can you imagine how much benefit it's going to give us? And if you haven't yet heard about Evorich and our global investment portfolio, maybe you didn't hear about NEEW. So I invite you to attend our Saturday's webinars. Please come with your teams, with your friends, because there we are sharing not only theory, but practical skills as well, because leaders who speak at the Saturday's webinars are people who achieved huge results with their teams too. And come yourselves and invite your friends over. And let's go to the next slide, please. And I would like you to meet the active participants of our project. Those are people who are creating something incredible, something that will excite a lot of our partners. You know that smells are very important for us, for our aura, for the state we are in. And many people cannot live without smells. I very much enjoy sweet smells, and that's why I have quite a lot of vanilla fragrances in my house and strawberry smells, because it reminds me of my childhood when I ate vanilla ice cream and my family couldn't afford it. And when I could eat it, when my family could afford buying me ice cream, I always enjoyed it. And that's why vanilla and strawberry always bring me joy. Other people use smells that to make themselves memorable. You know, for many hotels use specific smells for people to remember the experience that they had in that place or with those people. And because we very rarely remember what people said, but we can remember how we felt with that person or in that particular place. You know, I read an interesting article about Russian perfumers. Russian perfumers are now working on the creation of a series of smells that will represent regions of the countries. And very soon they're going to release those fragrances into the market. And the idea would be to use those smells in museums, expos, galleries, libraries, to increase the tourist inflow. When our partners come to Russia, for example, and go to museums or you know, some expos, they will feel the scent of Russia. So in other words, smells is the most important thing in our life. And those who are present here, those who were in Dubai, already received our gift collection box with 8 fragrances, EvoScent, from our luxury collection. And I would like to see those of you who were there, which of the fragrances you enjoyed most? Do you have such people who could share their impressions with me? Anyone who was there? I see someone enjoyed Tantric. Well done. I very much dynamic gold, because it represents the inspiration power, the wealth, but not material, but spiritual wealth. And someone enjoyed Paradigma. You see, the names themselves, they inspire, right? And because that's what we put our heart and soul into it. And Sergi Mateu today will try to describe in words those smells, you know. And when I remember how he does it, I start salivating literally, because it's so cool. And Sergio Mateo will share with us all those fragrances. He will try to describe, put it in words, and you will see what kind of impression it creates. And people are asking what EvoScent, and people know what Evorich is. They know who Ramon Bejar is, but some of you never heard about EvoScent, or other people never heard about EvoScent. And we'll tell you how this idea was born, and we'll tell you about the history, about the roadmap, about our goals and plans, and also our dear Ramon Bejar will share his story, how he came to creating this kind of art, these works of art, I'd say. This is better than writing or making paintings, I think, because we are creating memories of the people that we hold dear. And now I would like to give the floor to José Manuel, and let's listen to him and about how EvoScent was born. Are you with me? Thank you. Jose, you have the floor. Hello, everyone. I hope you can see and hear me. So what's up? How it's going in Spanish chat and other chats, and we are very inspired on our end. And please give me a 1 in the chat if you are here for the first time. And if you are already our partner and know what EvoScent is, give me a 10 in the chat. I would like to see the distribution of participants. So, dear friends, I think that many of you start understanding what EvoScent is, because we already had meetings with some of the representatives of some of the countries. And I think right now, our community now understands who we are and where we're going to, and we're doing it to be able to go to the next level. And we can help you become professionals in the multi-level crowd investing. And it's going to happen this month, when people will be able to make hundreds and dozens of thousands of dollars. And let's see who the most active participant is, because all you have to do is to reach out to a person and tell them about a very high quality product. So let's go to the next slide, and we'll show you our let's call it travel box, with 8 wonderful exclusive testers with high quality perfumes that you can order at our website, evoscent.com. And those people who will participate in this project will also be able to enjoy very good discounts and will know everything there is to know about the development of our product. I'd say mass product, a product that is very easy, can be very easily offered to someone else, because the fragrance itself is the ambassador of it, the perfume itself. And we will tell you how you can immerse into this wonderful world and how you can use this very valuable instrument. And this is going to evolve. This is going to move forward. And let's go to the next slide and see what our 75 milliliter bottle will look like. So this is a diamond polished bottle with wonderful colors, where we use the quite expensive materials, and you can see it with your own eyes, and you will be able to feel it with your fingers, hands as well. So those are the 8 fragrances that were created for our community. And let's see how the idea of creating EvoScent was born. So this is a product that was born, the idea of which was born this year, a couple of months ago. And this is wonderful. It started with the artist that I met in the Barcelona office. He was a consultant. He was developing his own crowd investing, multi-level crowd investing network in our Evorich community. And he told me that he would like to participate in Evorich and give his knowledge, share his knowledge that he received throughout his life. And when I met that person closer, his name is Ramon Bejar, I realized that his knowledge is based on a huge business. That person was able to achieve such heights in the niche perfumery. It's a luxury, exclusive perfumery. And this is a huge privilege to be able to work not only with him, but to also have the privilege of using his work, the fruit of his work, and use his name, and to be able to work alongside him and build business together, Evorich and EvoScent. And it all started in Dubai when there was a meeting with CEO Andrey and Armand Murnieks. And that's where the decision was made to set up a new company. And that's where the decision was made to launch a luxury brand that would benefit our entire community, because we would like to create a huge army of millionaires and to make sure that 15% of our global population would become members of our ecosystem. And it is possible if we have a wide range of instruments in our community. And that's where EvoScent was born. It was a wonderful meeting, I can tell you, where we talked about the progress that we can achieve together. And this is a billion-dollar business, honestly, but we will go back to it later. But for you to understand better what EvoScent is, I think none other will be able to tell you better about it than Ramon Bejar. So let's go to the next slide, and we try to enjoy what he created. And he created quite a lot of things. And I think Ramon will be in a better position to tell you about it, for him to share his experience. Thank you very much, Jose. So many compliments. It makes me blush. Well, you know, artists are bold people, and this is our weakness too. But at the same time, it is our fuel. to move faster than Ferrari. So my story, where do I start? I have a wonderful story, I think. This is true. And it's a beautiful story, and it was very easy to do it because I was always passionate about what I was doing. I had to give up lots of things to make my dreams come true. And I always try my dreams, tried to make sure that my dreams are absolute, so that they do not go beyond, that they would not only go beyond my physical limits, but go global, have a total meaning. I'm not going to, go too philosophical, because, I'm very fond of it and I can talk on and on. What I can say is that perfume became my life. And that's why I decided to abandon my university studies. And I wanted to have a major in psychology. And there was one gentleman from India. He caught my attention, and I started talking to him, and we became friends. He taught me some Arabic too, because I always liked this language. And in between the lessons, he revealed to me that he was a perfumer. And I went to in a completely opposite direction compared to the European perfumery. And I started working on Oriental trends, and I took in the Oriental traditions. They have a very deep poetic basis. Orient is where the sun is born, and I was, always distancing myself from mass marketing, from some psychological stereotypes of the Western tradition. And after I took his training, then I had very good European teachers, traditional teachers. And this passion drove me towards creating the so-called olfactory memory, smelling memory for many materials. Olfactory memory is something that allows you to recognize different essences, materials, molecules, and remember them, keep them in your heart, in your soul, in your head, if you will. And this olfactory memory allows you to think in smells, to have your own brain-based laboratory, and to talk to yourself, think aloud. Like, if here I mix amber with andal, and you can feel that smell just mixing the essences in your head. That's why I'm always saying that our senses are atrophied, and we have to, stir them a little bit, stimulate them, and you can't even imagine what you will start feeling. And I always was attracted by luxury perfumery, not because they're called luxury, but because they use exquisite materials. When you go to a country which produces raw materials, and they tell you, in order to make a kilogram of essences, you need like 100 kilograms of raw materials. An essence that costs in dollars, I don't know, 20, 15, $10,000 a liter, a kilogram. And of course, that's why they're called essences. Essences are souls. Essences are souls of something. And each of the bottles, eight bottles that are part of the EvoScent collection, is a state of vegetative souls and molecules, because molecule synthesis is also a magical process, although I prefer natural ingredients. We have the rose fields of Turkey, we have sandal trees, we have incense from Oman, and this is magic. It's magic indeed. In my life, I made lots of beautiful things, prestigious things as well. I received the European Grand Prix for packaging, for example, because I enjoy creating good perfume, not only in terms of smell, nose, but also the architecture, the design, the geometry of the bottles, the mathematics of the form. This is what I am inspired by when creating my perfumes. And I always say that Leonardo da Vinci is my cousin, because a person needs to be able to do everything and to do it well, and especially when it is about art. My creations were sold in the most beautiful places. Well, beautiful, elite, chic places. Harrods stores, Goom in Moscow, Dubai Mall, Houston, New York, Singapore. In Singapore, that was insanity. You can't even imagine Singapore. I couldn't believe myself. I sold my perfume for almost $190,000. It was 3 bottles in a nice box. It was one of a kind fragrance. And I think it was also the fastest selling perfume without advertising. It took us like 23, 24 minutes. A rich person came and said, I'm gonna take it home. You know, and you can buy an apartment for that money, right? In some countries, or even more. So I get inspired, and I call upon the entire Evorich community to join this new world of riches, EvoScent, and wealth. And I would like you to use EvoScent, because EvoScent is beautiful, like my story, but I'm sure that EvoScent's story will be even more beautiful. It is already incredibly beautiful. And after some time, we will be able to say, this was something, this was magical. My collection, Master Dream, with perfumes that cost $15,000, $20,000 per bottle, they are now owned by princesses and presidents, bank managers. And I also create simple things in my life. And now all of my passion, my whole craft and mastery will manifest itself into this project, this son of mine, as I call it, EvoScent, that I'm looking forward to being born. And here, my friend Sergi Mateu will try to convey to you in the acoustic form, by using visual means of the internet, to describe the 8 perfumes of EvoScent. I'm sure it will be outstanding. He has a very big poetic talent, a gift, and he knows how to express smell in words. Sergi, you here? I giving you the floor. This planet is yours. Thank you very much, Ramon. How are you? How is our wonderful society, Evorich? I'm familiarizing more and more with this community, and I see that it is full of joy. It's been already 2 years, thanks to Ramon. I would like you to know it. Ramon is my upline. It is he who signed me up. He invited me to invest into the academy, and that's where my story began in this company. I knew Ramon before that, of course, and also now we are holding 2 webinars a week together with Galina and José Manuel, and I ask them, aren't people bored of listening to the same thing all over again? And they tell me, don't worry, because there are new people coming as well. And even those who come several times, they memorize better what you are saying, because they are our future sellers of EvoScent. So do explain them everything carefully, and don't worry. So when I make a presentation, I try to be, to do it differently every single time. Although my main mission is to describe the 8 fragrances of the highest collection. But also I enjoy telling people stories for you to know who Ramon is. When I met him, it was at the presentation. I think it was after a theater play. He was introduced to me and we became friends. And sometime later he told me, Sergi, I need to go to the Canes at the Expo of Luxury Perfume. I have a problem that I don't have a car. And if you do, then come with me. And I was so excited that I said yes right away. And we went to Cannes, from Barcelona to Cannes. And as you can imagine, it was like 8-hour trip. We talked, and it was an incredible time. And I already had some experience in the world of perfumery. I was an amateur, whereas Ramon opened the world to me yet unknown. He revealed the secrets of perfumery, things that stand behind the screen, behind the curtains, all that advertising. He showed me something that is way more magical than just what the ads show us. And I told him, Ramon, I've been an actor for 40 years now, but every time it is more and more difficult for me to accept the roles that I'm offered, because not all of them suit me, my character. And I'm not entirely independent, because we depend on the directors, on producers, on the roles that they give us. And I'm not always satisfied with the roles that I'm given. And I told Ramon, I would like to work with you, because I'm sure I can contribute to this collaboration that we can have. And with the help of Evorich, we were able to create EvoScent. And in other words, I can tell you that I'm in EvoScent from day one, and I'm fascinated, and I'm so glad that I'm here. And there is more to come. As Ramon and José Manuel said, this is just the beginning. There will be more and more things to come ahead of us, and we will all be able to enjoy it in full, because this is going to be our company. Because when the crowdfunding starts, partners will become co-owners of EvoScent. They will be more interested than anyone else in the triumph of this company, so that this perfumery reaches all the corners of this planet. And I can only thank the universe for introducing Ramon to me, and for the magic that I was able to become part of. And of course, I didn't abandon my world as well. As soon as I'm offered a role that I would enjoy, I will accept it. But it gives me quite a lot of free time, and I joyously dedicate it to this project. So let's start and talk about this magical collection that is called the highest collection. I saw that Galina asked you which of the perfumes you enjoyed most, those of you who had a chance of bringing it back from Dubai. If Galina had asked me, I wouldn't know what to say, because I have worked with Ramon since Andrey gave us green light from day one, and I helped him work on it. And people think that you can just wave a magical wand and here you go, 8 fragrances. Well, no, that's not how it happens. We had to create a variety of fragrances that would satisfy the needs of our Oriental members and Western countries, the United States, Latin America, because those are different olfactory cultures. And we had to work real hard to create the combination of perfumes, the collection of fragrances that would have a very wide coverage, range of scents. So why did we call it the highest collection? Because this is what it is. It's the highest quality collection for 3 reasons. The first reason, and you know it already, who is the creator behind it, it's Ramon Bejar. It is a wonderful perfumer with more than 40 years of experience behind his back and quite a lot of success. The second fact is the raw materials used to create those perfumes. Natural raw materials of the highest concentration of essences. And that is why those perfumes are long lasting. They linger on your skin and on your clothes. And this third factor is because this is the collection of perfumes that was born in the mind combined with love, the alchemy of love and mind, soul and mind. And I can guarantee you, because I was there, and the result is the 8 perfumes under the common brand of luxury and exclusiveness. Natural materials, long-lasting, and high concentration. Let's analyze each of them. For us, it is very important to not only to present the decent smell and come up with a decent name for each of them. We took some time to mix different opportunities together, and because title is very important, the name is very important, and the number of each of the perfume is also important, and the color, they all were thoroughly analyzed. Number 1 couldn't have any other name but Evorich. Evorich is our foundation, is our ground zero, is the ground that we stand firmly on and face our future. Evorich is the axis, it's the core pillar, which at the same time shows flexibility. It gives us confidence, but at the same time, it fills us with dreams about our future. And for those who are already with us and those who will come to join it, Evorich pushes us to surpass our limits. A fragrance that, despite its indisputable and exquisite traditional formulation, we're talking about notes of the fougère olfactory family. It's the Western traditional fragrance. At the same time, it's brave, cheerful, and modern. We're talking about now. Let's talk about the essence of it. So why essence is important? I already told you about it, but Let me repeat. You need to understand that there is a olfactory smelling pyramid of smells. Well, Ramon insists on using a sphere, not a pyramid, because a sphere implies all direction dissipation of smells, like a planet with a surface, the mantle, and the core. So similarly with the fragrances, there are superficial notes that dissipate fastest. Then there is a middle notes that take longer to dissipate, to evaporate. And then there is a core note that lingers most on our skin and clothes. It can be leathery notes, wooden notes, resins. It's notes that are quite difficult to dissipate, to evaporate. And the Evorich perfume has the heart of moss, tonka beans, and amber. This heart is set with lavender and incense and manifests itself through black pepper, mint, and bergamot. All this gives off an atmosphere that inspires security and personality. Number 2, greatness. It's our dreams. And for our dreams to become true, they should be based on great targets. And it should take us towards our goal. And I'm talking about the goal of EvoScent and Evorich. And greatness, the name itself defines the greatness of this perfume. With a heart of roses, geranium, and peach, a base of musk and amber, and with top notes of davana and bergamot, all magnificently dressed with the natural essence of tuberose, the result achieves one of the most exquisite and elegant perfumes, because the tuberose is divine, based on the serene and spiritual energy of the powerful tuberose flower. So I never mentioned it, or maybe I did at other webinars, but I will still repeat that when perfumes are of high quality, there is no gender distinction, like perfume for men or women. Nevertheless, greatness will be of liking to women, I think. The next one is tantric. I saw that some people liked it already. And I can put my name behind it. I mean, I can stand behind this liking because it intertwines with our sensuality, the intimacy of our minds. So what characterizes this sensual and powerful fragrance? It's a symphony of fruity, floral, and woody notes. Define the characteristics of this powerful and sensual fragrance that opens up to the wonderful fertility of our planet with a center of cedar and musk wood. Bathed in peony, white jasmine, roses, and iris, explodes with tamarind, grapefruit, and mango. Our limitless sensuality comes into communion with everything. It invites to tasting. Paradigm is the next smell that lots of people enjoy. Paradigm is about us being in the moment, being present and absent at the same time. According to the tantric tradition, everything is in duality, knowing yourself and not knowing yourself, and so on. And this perfume has very subtle modern notes. And the epicenter of this essence is the ambergris, is gray amber. Also, we have labdanum absolute and benzoin resin, which becomes the core of this perfume, wrapped in styrex and violet with an atmosphere of ambretta and elemi seed oils, leads us on a pilgrimage to our origin and destination. Number 5. It was called the fifth element. What other name we could give it? It's something ethereal. You can't see it, but it exists. You can smell it. You can feel it. It inspires you. It's the experience of life. Something that you can't see can get materialized through our senses, through our smell. This fragrance, beyond any parameter, is a unique creation inspired by the magic and invisibility of the ether. From its core of white amber and cedar wood flows a magma of black pepper, incense, and clouds of smoke that reveals itself through a powerful metallic notes combined with the subtlety of the fruit of the garden of the Hesperides. And this is a citrus fruit, tangerine, lemon, orange, a perfume that brings us closer to the limits of the known. Number 6, another pillar of our investments, basalt. From the depth of the solidness of our planet, a form is born. Liquid substance solidifies and fascinates us with its charm. This is a perfume that is oriental, follows oriental Eastern trends. It's a very powerful fragrance that immerses us into secrecy. Just as the columns of the fire turn into stone, the materials that make up this perfume soak our skin with strength and warmth, with a background of ambergris, patchouli, and leathery notes. A heart of incense, thyme, and cedar emerges to manifest itself through saffron, bergamot, and cardamom. I know that Ramon is literally fascinated with this perfume. I could see it in his eyes when he was creating it. Dynamic gold, number 7. Yet another important investment of our community, gold. But here we added dynamism to the gold, because gold costs nothing. If it's static, you need to stir it up. You need to give it momentum for the gold to bear its best fruit. But gold always inspires us. The olfactory frequency of gold could be imagined in the dynamism of this aquatic, green, and aromatic perfume that generates clouds of mandarin, bergamot, and rhubarb, releases drops of roses and lotus flower, and reveals a secret heart of fig tree and musk, an explosion of aromas, fragrances that dazzle us with its golden light. Another perfume that most women will like, although I put it on myself as well, and I quite enjoy it. And finally, number 8, the number of infinity, of wealth, and wealth both material and spiritual. And this is the goal of our community. The spirit of wealth, of well-being, can only be based on the most luxurious materials that until now were accessible only to the knowing elite. It has the heart of vetiver and jasmine, ylang oil, and violet with a flash of bergamot and iris absolute open the doors of true wealth. It's one of the most expensive and exquisite essences in the world. They open the door to the magnificent majesty and the depth of the dry note of the iris evokes opulence and prosperity. If you close your eyes and smell this fragrance, you can feel it, you can see it. You know that iris comes from the wonderful city of Florence. So you can close your eyes and you can imagine this aroma of aristocracy of the times of Medici. So those are the 8 fragrances, the 8 pearls. And I hope very soon those perfumes will be in your homes and for you to have all the time in the world to enjoy them and see what kind of feelings, emotions every fragrance arouses, how it behaves on your skin, how it behaves on the skin of your family members when you receive that gift, the highest collection. You will understand it all yourselves. Hopefully, I managed to describe it all to you. And now I'd like to give the floor back to Ramon, who will tell us about the future of EvoScent, which is filled with surprises. So, Ramon, you have the floor. Thank you very much, Ramon. It's fantastic to be listening to Ramon. Is like being taking a shower of perfumes. You know, there are notes of perfumes and there are notes of music, and Ramon knows how to mix them together. By the way, musicians have 7 notes, and if you take a look at the palette of a perfumer, an insane perfumer, but an insane perfumer has tens of thousands of notes to create a symphony of smells. But how is it possible that a symphonic orchestra with just 7 notes and their combinations of alt and bass keys can create an opera like Wagner's, Beethoven, Mozart? And in perfumery, it's even more complex because our notes are practically infinite, like the raw materials of this earth. And plus the notes created by the human being. The future is behind the corner, very close. But it takes time, of course. And if we go down back to earth, it's going to be an inspiration. What you see on the screen is just for illustrative purposes. For example, we are thinking about launching our own line of handbags, and they will be extraordinary. Why? Because we will be using some special materials that I'm now looking for across the entire world. Those are going to be very durable materials that can become part of the concept that we're going to launch. It's no secret that we would like to become top 10 luxury product company. We already started with perfume, and we started with just 8 fragrances. When we expand our production, we will have a very wide range of fragrances, and the quality will be superb. Literally, people will be intimidated. And here on this slide, we are presenting the fragrance for your home. Will it be a generic fragrance? Of course not, because EvoScent cannot simply create generic stuff, mundane stuff. No, we're going to create a fragrance that will create an atmosphere in your home, something invisible, intangible. But when this fragrance fills your home, you will see some very beautiful things happening in your home. Let's go to the next slide and see what else we have for EvoScent. Of course, we're going to have jewelry created from luxury materials like gold, platinum, diamonds, and some unextraordinary things like meteorites, very rare stones. But definitely all of them will convey an idea. Stones are living organisms that lived very, very long in the past. I'm talking about rubies, diamonds, gold. And we will make sure that the gold that is used in our jewelry is joyful and has no bad history, because we need to be looking for gold that was mined without violence from the heart of our Mother Earth, but with love. And when we start producing gold, I would like to have a part in it. How to make sure that our Ural gold is the fruit of love and not fruit of violence, like using chemicals when drilling the earth, making holes in the earth. And there are ways of making sure that the soul of gold would say, I'm here for you, just come and claim me. Of course, handbags, purses, wallets, leather, belts, and many, many other things will be all fruit of love. And here I would like to show you a small video where you will see a chance, or you will be able to see some of our creations.
What association comes to your mind when you hear the word art? Velázquez's Las Meninas, the cinema of Andrey Tarkovsky, music by Richard Wagner. These great artists who predetermined their time left behind a truly great legacy. But what if we say that great art can be tangible? The very art that, instead of being introspective, changes reality. It brings people together, strengthens our image, and determines our social status. Of course, we mean high perfumery. The Evorich team has entered into a partnership with one of the most renowned perfumers in the world, Ramon Bejar, whose artwork can be found in the most luxurious boutiques on the planet. The best known is his personal brand, which has already conquered many hearts around the world. Right now, we're presenting a unique line of perfumes exclusively for the Evorich community, the exceptional EvoScent collection. The rich spirit is designed to attract the abundance and prosperity of both the material and spiritual worlds. By putting them together, you will become invincible. Purity and nobility is emphasized. It shines a new light on a person, opening the doors to new opportunities and acquaintances. The intriguing fragrance Basalt is imbued with a mysterious and divine essence. The fifth element will bring you closer to the boundaries of the unknown world, to make new discoveries and to create. The millennial fragrance rediscovered in the Paradigma perfume will inevitably give rise to reflections. It will make you want to learn more about your companion during the conversation, to rediscover each other. The perfume Tantric, imbued with floral, fruity, and woody hues, is designed to awaken sensuality and love of freedom. Based on serene and spiritual energy, the perfume Greatness will help you make all your dreams come true and firmly go straight to the top. Finally, Evorich is the core of the entire collection. Number 1. Strong and flexible at the same time, it inspires confidence and belief in a good future. These fragrances have unique characteristics. They strike your senses and change the traditional perception of perfume. They are long-lasting thanks to the superior quality and proportions of the essences. Paired with the individuality of each person, a well-chosen EvoScent perfume will leave an unforgettable mark on the person that you negotiate or just contract with. Intrigued? See the quality yourself by purchasing these perfumes on our website, EvoScent.com. And feel the widest palette of fragrances created by a genuine artist from the world of perfumery, exclusively for Evorich.
And this is indeed so, dear friends. Let's start doing this business. Let's get down to it. So what can it give us is 25 million new registration and $2 billion at least. And would you like to be a part of it? I sure want. I sure do. And it all starts with just one gift, which is available to the entire Evorich community and at a very affordable price for the entire world. Because all those who are, you can, at the EvoScent page, use the coupon and the code to enjoy the this gift. And on this slide, you can see that you will pay only for the shipping, worldwide delivery, and this is a travel set of 8 fragrances, and you will receive this, I'd say, manual or mobile store in your hands. This travel box, it's an exclusive product. Then that is very small, like it can fit my hand. You see. So when we're traveling around, we cannot have like all full bottles. Instead, we can take this box with testers and see which one we're going to use today. And it's a very easy to transport product. It's very easy to explain, to describe, very easy to sell. And today, with this wonderful box, with this travel set, just take a look at the engraving with 8 fragrances, 3 milliliters each. By the way, the box itself smells really nice. So today we have an opportunity to create a business worth $2 billion, and all of it can be done using the marketing plan that is already in place in Evorich, and earn hundreds of thousands of dollars that Galina will tell you about. And on the next slide, let's change the slides, you will see that all people who in their first level will have 10 old or newly registered users who will order a box will be able to get 1 box for free if you have 10 people who order a box for themselves. And it's gonna be not only just perfumes, but a new avenue for business. And it's going to be one of the top leaders of this project. And I'm gonna show you my phone. And we have 1,703 users, subscribers. And yesterday I showed my telephone at the presentation and I told people, find EvoScent in Instagram or Facebook and do it already, join, because we have lots of likes and followers, sorry. Then it will, they will advertise us, and people who will be looking for our brand will easily find it. We can become top 10 on Facebook, and everything published here is new professional material, things that we publish in social media with a professional team behind it. And let's go to the next slide, and you can see how easily you can join our social network. You will see a QR code. You just move your camera, you point your camera at it, and you follow the link, and then share that QR code with your friend and subscribe to our social media. Because we would like to get to the 2000 mark together. Let's together put some effort into increasing the number of our subscriptions. And you now have the link to our Facebook page and Instagram page in the chat, and it will help us if you subscribe and help us become the top 10 luxury and perfume companies in the world, not only perfumes, but accessories as well. So let's see what is in store for us. So I am the person who is ready to do it. And I'm ready to start dedicating all of myself to this business and start making thousands and millions of dollars. Just take a look. There are 3 weeks left before we launch the crowdfunding platform. The price per unit of a 75 milliliter bottle is $197. And this is a magnificently looking bottle with the engraving and diamond polishing. It's a special issue, special edition, which costs $197. But for you, dear participants, those for you who are here with us and know about this project and learned about it before anyone else, you can participate in the crowdfunding pre-sales, and you can pay just half of it, and not just half of it. If you make a decision in December to purchase at least 4 bottles, because you won't be able to purchase less, you will have to pay just 60% in December. And before you receive your order, which will happen somewhere in April to July, depending on how soon we set up the whole logistics and the shipment process behind EvoScent. When the product is ready to be shipped in 7 days, you will be able to receive your fragrance. But before sending it to you, you will pay the balance of 38% before shipment. And if you have a big structure already today, you can make thousands of dollars. And if you don't have a big structure, a big team yet, you can start working on it. And it can cost from $25 to $45 to ship this fragrance to the homes of each of us. And this is what I'm talking about at every single webinar. We need to take action, participate, go to our social media, look for us on YouTube and all social media out there. See what perfume social networks and media are out there, because it's a consumer product. And here we have not just a consumer product, but consumer's product, but it's a work of art. And people, in addition to being co-owners, can also receive education in the world of perfumery. Thanks to Ramon, we will finally know what this olfactory pyramid or sphere is. We'll be able to express our emotions and knowledge the way Sergi does it. We can create our own chain of businesses. We can receive fees, commissions on it. And you can do it already today. You will start, and then your team will start duplicating you from your network. And we already had a meeting with India, Oman, Peru. On Sunday, we're meeting our partners from Vietnam. You need to make a decision. You need to be the first in your country to become an ambassador of EvoScent and make 60% of sales in your country. And you can already start living EvoScent and have the structure that will be growing exponentially. And tell people about ND, Diva, Profi Investor, and all other products and projects that we have in one place, in one marketplace. And you will be able to attract so many partners into your structure. And our fragrances will help you with them. They will help you smell sweet. And also, this is not it. People who decide to participate in the crowdfunding, in development of our EvoScent company, will get the tokens of EvoScent company, tokens that will help you and will allow you to purchase the EvoScent shares at the nominal price with those tokens. You won't be able to buy those tokens. You will be able to acquire them only through crowdfunding when making pre-orders for bottles, and also follow the news. And there won't be any limits. You can order 4, 5, 6, 10, 1,000 bottles. Why not? Why? Because there will be absolutely everyone enjoying this product, and people who can do it with the help of crowdfunding, they can save 50% if you're already Evorich partners. Just imagine that at every stage of the development of our product, we will have different prices. And the lowest price will be at the day 1 in December, in just a couple of weeks. And get ready, prepare your structure, talk to your team, share this information, and I promise you that those of you who will use this instrument 100%, EvoScent instrument, will be able to make lots of money. You will be able to register at least 1,000 people in December alone. Start talking to people right now. Talk to people who are not offered such products, such knowledge. Offer them what we are offering. And those people who work in the network marketing and are co-owners today will be left without anything. And we have it. And today we have a physical product and we can enjoy it. Dear friends, I would like to present you the news, but I'm not going to do it. Galina will do it. And as you see in the news published by our company, tomorrow we're going to have wonderful webinars with Galina, with Mila Sertyukova, and me as well, where I explain to you what is ahead of us. Now I'd like to give the floor to Galina to share the news with us. Wow, this is some energy. I think my computer is shaking, was shaking when José Manuel was talking, and the way he was talking with such energy. I think such energy can literally cause storms. So guys, please tell me, give me some feedback in the chat. How do you like our today's webinar? Give me a 10 if you like it. Give me 100 if it's wonderful, and give me 1,000,000 if it's mind-blowing. Because I think that every time that we hear our speakers, the way they talk, you can feel that people live this project. You know what José Manuel just told you? I see some feedback already in the Spanish, Russian chat, and in English as well. I see that every project manager in our ecosystem is, they dedicate their life, their emotions to the projects that they develop, because where else but not in the NEEW ecosystem and MLCI ecosystem that we can improve ourselves and receive the best benefits, develop ourselves, and, as José Manuel said, be co-owners and receive huge benefits, because all of the projects that we develop, we're all co-owners of all those projects. And if you participate in the global investment portfolio, if you every time receive training, and if you create your own investment portfolio, learn the world of investing and the world of development of new trends, then you will never be in the negative territory. You will be never go bankrupt. And the opportunities that Evorich offers are simply colossal opportunities. You know, I worked my entire life in the bar industry, and I thought that this was my destiny, because I didn't know anything better. And because I liked talking to people, communicating with people, I like helping people. This is one of my, I guess, biggest desire is to be of use. And when I realized that I can be of use through Evorich community with my ideas, my strategies, my thoughts, my hard work, because in this country, or in this, community, people are most valued when they work not for money, but for idea. And thanks to people like you who come to our webinars, despite any provocations or not, let's say, temptations to go outside, spend your time elsewhere, you come here and listen to us and to enjoy the best opportunities, and then be able to share the information you receive here with other partners. Let's go to the next slide. And I would like to share with you some huge news and also make a drawing here. Take everything that we talked about, put it in one place, because of course, the most important thing that you want to know is that people who purchase our products will not be left alone or abandoned. Like many internet, like in many internet stores where you buy perfumes or buy clothes, and that's it. You receive some messages from the project or this online store, but our goal is to create a community of people who would be on the same page, you know, who would be like-minded people, because by offering EvoScent to our friends and family members, we would like people to purchase not only the product, but the lifestyle. Our goal is to inform our clients, our partners, inform them about the beauty industry and the development of the beauty industry, what new is out there, to, you know, get together with a cup of coffee or tea and discuss tasty, delicious, and fragrant things. Also, we have social media accounts. José Manuel already shared it. You can scan the QR code and please leave your comments. What do you think about the product? What do you think about the ideas? What do you think about, are you looking forward to the launch of the sales? And just share your opinion. We have the Telegram channel, and tomorrow, by the way, we're going to launch 2 more channels, Russian and English. At first, we wanted to create an international Telegram channel, but now we see that everyone would like to get news in their own language, and this is correct. That's why we decided to tomorrow launch English and Russian Telegram channel, where you'll be able to receive all the news, promotions, and updates. And also, is to create our goal is to create a huge EvoScent corporation too. And maybe you have been already with us for quite some time, and you've been asking us, let's launch something interesting, something new to offer our community. And I think EvoScent is a very outstanding product that is standing apart, very unlike many other products in our ecosystem, because you can smell it, you can touch it, you can taste it, and it is very easy to build business with it. And that's why I think all of our people, all our partners in next year who come to Cancun, Mexico, if you haven't heard about it yet, the next event will be in Mexico. And hopefully we will drink tequila together and have dances together, and at least we'll have there 100 or 1,000 presidents. And I hope that everyone will be able to achieve the rank of the president thanks to this product. It's going to be quite easy. And we're going to have very interesting collaboration with UGain, because it is a very interesting project too. And all of us, entrepreneurs, business professionals, want everyone to be able to earn with us. We need to make sure that every referral, every recommendation is compensated. And UGain is very interesting project, thanks to which promoters, UGain promoters, will be able to promote EvoScent and make money off it. But also, it's a way of creating new passive ways of passive income. And everyone who, as Jose said, everyone who will participate in the crowdfunding project will receive EvoScent token. And those tokens will be on the blockchain. Everything is going to be transparent, clean and clear. Everything is going to be quite nice. It's going to be a very nice token. It's going to be very attractive. And hopefully it will attract money energy, like money magnets. And we all receive huge benefit. And those people who will be buying our product retail will not have this opportunity anymore. Maybe only if Andrey decides so, they might take a Profi Investor course and have this opportunity as well. But when we launch our crowdfunding platform, anyone will have an opportunity to receive tokens if they make pre-order. Maybe it's yet another way, source of passive income in addition to those that we already have. We also have our webinars every Wednesday and Friday in 12 languages. So at 9 p.m. Moscow time. So do invite your friends and acquaintances. We're going to create a special school where we're going to create ambassadors of the brand. We will teach people how to present our product. We have very unique people, professional people working with us, and who've been working in the beauty industry for quite some time now. And they are helping us create this EvoScent school. And everyone through Evorich will be able to participate in it and receive huge benefits. So when tomorrow you're going to attend our webinar, make notes, write them down, because that's where we're going to talk about big numbers. Let's go to the next slide, please. And I hope that all of you are ready to start earning big money. Those of you who come to the webinar tomorrow will receive very important instruments that you will be able to work with. It's not going to be just links to the social media and so on. We're preparing for you marketing products. We're preparing for you. I'm not going to tell you all the instruments that we're going to share with you. But you'll see some of them tomorrow, because we want to see the sheer scale of our projects, of our ecosystem. You will receive some very valuable information from me, from Mila. We've prepared some calculations for you, and we'll show you that if you act within the system, you can make some very good money from a $10,000 to $100,000 in December already. So what you can make with this money? Tell me, what if you had, let's say, $100,000 in 1 month? what you would do with it. What would you do first? Because I'm sure everyone has their dream, their goal, and our goal is to, sometimes we have to pay bills first of all, and only then we pay our, we think about our dreams. We are in that, only then we think about our dreams, and we are in that rat race, and we think about ourselves only last, instead of thinking first about ourselves and then everyone else, our employer and so on. And at the meeting tomorrow, we will tell you how to talk to people, what to tell them, how to invite them into our business. And most of the instruments were created by Andrey Havratov himself, so it's going to be some valuable content. Give me yes in the chat if you already decided to come to our webinar tomorrow. We're going to have 2 webinars tomorrow at 10 a.m. Moscow time and 8 p.m. Moscow time. It will be translated into our languages. We'll have 2 identical webinars to have everyone there from all the language groups and countries. And this is going to be something that will change your life. And the new year will be celebrated with the fireworks, champagne, and big money. And I hope you are ready for big money. So see you soon. And hopefully all of you who will be present there will bring along at least 10 people with you. Hugs and kisses. Goodbye, guys.
When prosperity descends from the heavens, sublime and absolute, when it carries an infinite call to beauty, when it is charged with the most powerful energy from the miraculous vortex imbued with the highest quality, EvoScent is born. This stream surrounds us with the beautiful and the noble. It enhances our vibrations, boosts our self-esteem and confidence, thus inviting us to enjoy all the present moments of life. The consciousness of the universe beckons us to become one. Prosperity, which will always be part of this new world that we're shaping, comes from the top down. It goes from the spiritual to the material, thus transforming the financial energy that has dominated so far. Such is EvoScent, a new project from Evorich. It's a new brand forged by a great team of successful creators, die-hard entrepreneurs, and great communication professionals, with the support of an entire community of successful investors. To create EvoScent means to develop an impeccable collection of products in the world of fashion, cosmetics, and luxury. The ultimate goal is to become a top 10 company in this sector at the global level. At the heart of this fascinating project is the renowned perfumer Ramon Bejar. He has devoted more than 40 years to the world of fragrances and has enjoyed incredible success in his devotion. He's considered one of the best perfumers in the world. His creations became the best-selling perfumes in the most prestigious stores of the world, bought by royalty and Hollywood celebrities, and gained immense international acclaim. EvoScent kicks off with a magnificent collection of high-quality perfumes. The highest collection features 8 exclusive fragrances that cater to a variety of trends and tastes, capable of satisfying the most demanding needs of the better part of olfactory cultures that make up our community. 8 diverse and at the same time complementary perfumes, united under the brand of sophistication and exclusivity. Which of these fragrances is yours? Maybe all of them, one for every occasion. Give it a try. Join the world of EvoScent.